I'm fucking up. Are we recording?
Alright, yep. Recording.
Woo! Crack-a-pack #1 for Team ManaBluff. Camera's right there, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Green light is camera.
I see the camera.
Yes.
Make sure you get nice and close so you can
No,
hear
no, no,
Oh, yeah.
don't open yet.
Gotta hear it.
We need to. The cover art of pack is the most important part. It determines who we will open or what.
I don't even know what character this is, and I've drafted Return to Ravnica 20 bazillion times.
Guild Mage,
But again,
Azorius Guild Mage.
Having never done it.
New Prov Guild Mage.
Okay, new Prov Guild Mage. Here we go.
All right.
Where's the mic on this?
It's right next to the camera. All right.
Are we showing the camera as we decide?
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll show it.
All right, sweet. First card, Armory Guard.
Armory Guard.
Yes.
Is it 3 and a white or 2 and a white?
2 and a white.
2 and a white.
Nope, I lied. 3 and a white.
3 and a white.
2/5.
2/5.
So
Vigilance if you got a gate.
Not super exciting.
Yeah, I mean, it's a card. You'll have it sometimes.
It'll go
Obviously,
in the
you'll have
deck.
it sometimes.
Yeah. It's
But,
there.
I mean, yeah, it's there. I pass it up generally.
Unplayable, Urban, Burgeoning.
Unplayable.
Yep, no said.
Warren, can you even read that?
Don't even
Do you want
know.
on them?
I'm just gonna hold on to it.
Yep.
Inspiration,
Divination +1, but instant.
but instant. Playable. I'm not stoked to first pick it. I probably have though, sadly, when I'm like trying to force something.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know.
I
I will-
don't think I'd ever first pick that,
Yeah.
but
I always first pick trained Caracol. Your
I
cat.
mean-
You guys love your cats.
See, Chris and I have played together against the trained Caracal enchantment deck, and it hurt to lose.
yeah,
Really hard.
I saw it once, and it was funny, and it's definitely like one of those,
it's funny,
I
but
just
it's just not a
cheated
good
and saw the
card.
next card.
No, yeah. Oh, no.
It's
Okay.
okay. Next is Common Bond.
Common Bond. All right.
One of the better combat tricks, in my opinion.
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
great combat trick.
I like Common Bonds. I'm not going to be splashing anything for it, but if it's good, worthy.
What do you think about this guy?
Terrible.
I think
Absolutely
he's
atrocious.
unplayable. No, this is our first possible
First pick. Yeah, definitely.
Frostburn Weird. Love that guy.
Definitely a first pickable.
Yeah, we need
Great
to
card.
change the way we do these crack packs, considering we see the next card.
I know. Sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah, go from
Thank
the bottom.
you. Thank you. Thank
So
you.
Frostburn Weird, you like it in the aggressive deck. You like it in the maybe not so aggressive
Yeah, it goes in
deck.
any deck.
You like it in any blue deck or
Yeah.
red deck.
It just doesn't matter. I mean, you just always have it.
Well, I was saying that mostly for the kind of versatility of the card. Most people are
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
alright, okay, a 1/4. But, I mean, it does have that ability.
We get the benefit of like this being late in the format, so like I think most like we've all pretty much had experience with any of these cards. There's
Not
No,
much more
agreed.
that we could say. Yeah.
another sweet card, Annihilating Fire. Bling bling bling.
If we go back to our break fundamentals,
Yeah.
we're picking the Annihilating Fire over the Frostburn Weird.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, what would you pick at this point now? Because I feel like the debate is you're committing for a stronger card to less options in a sense. Like, I mean, you're really from there.
Well, the double red for Annihilating Fire means you're going to be
Definitely
playing
gonna be
red.
red, yeah.
The thing with Frostburn Weird is you don't have to play red with it, or you don't have to play blue with it.
Yeah, you can splash
Splash
it with
them
it if
both,
you're
definitely.
one strong on the other cards.
Exactly.
But that, I'm saying, what would
Yeah.
you just between those two? If those are the only things in the pack. Like, what?
I really like removal. It's just really my style of, and plus you can take it to the face if it really comes down to that.
Yeah,
I think the direct damage is something that I quite enjoy.
you're the go red or go home.
Yeah,
drafter,
I mean,
so.
in Return to Ravnica, there's the way I play is, I mean, it's there. I'm as of now, I'm slamming that Annihilating Fire. I mean, I'm gonna feel bad for slamming. I won't feel bad for slamming it. But I'm like, oh, Frostburn Weird. I want both of them, but I'm still slamming Annihilating Fire.
I don't know if I just want to say this to be different or not, because it is such a hard one. Annihilating Fire, especially in pack 1, is definitely worth. Like, you might as well. Like, there's no reason not to commit in a sense, and you can move away if you need to. So why not? But I've just found, like, removal, though not rampant in this deck and is super powerful, is fine. But I think I've always gone dang, if only I had another Frostburn Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Way more times than I've been like, oh, I wish I had an Fighter. But I probably do want it. It's just like, I've sort of learned how to, like, we got a lot of removal, you learn how to deal with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, you learn the strategies around it.
That's true.
Whereas, like, Frostburn Weird, it's like, God, that guy just
cleans house.
handles.
Yeah. I mean, then again, too, with the, if it comes down to the reason why I'm tempted to still take Frostburn Weird is because I know how strong the card is, but when in doubt, Annihilating Fire doesn't kill Frostburn Weird. I mean, if we bump it once, it will, but
true.
So in a certain respect, Frostburn Weird is better, or stronger rather.
Still, it's a hard pick.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna know more.
And hopefully, we'll just pick our mythic rare that we get.
That's what's gonna happen. All right, this one now I'm not peaked on. Now you taught me how to do a pack. Stab Wound.
Oh, okay.
That's a pretty good pack.
Yeah,
so
this
far.
is a
Just
great pack. Stab Wound.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's
finisher and or removal. It's great.
There's games where Stab Wound will win you the game.
It's true. It's happened.
I've done 24 life with a Stab Wound.
So we got a lot of good things so far. Next, Counter Drake.
I hate that card.
What is it?
I hate it. It's a great card.
Oh,
I hate
okay.
playing against it. I mean, as you got to, right?
Yeah.
The kind of decks that I play.
Yeah.
That hate that card so much. 4 toughness in this format is where you need to be.
But nowhere near first pickable.
Oh, no.
Other ones.
Definitely not.
And you can generally pick up one if you want it.
Oh, yeah.
In your deck.
Yeah.
Swing. Okay, Zori's Guildgate. Serviceable. You know,
that's
never
always
first pickable, but definitely on.
Pick a first.
And one of the things that I've never done, because I'm not good enough, but I'm trying to remember to do more, is always keep track of where the Guildgates are in the draft. So when you open one or when you pass one, try to think where it might be wheeling and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that would just be a fun little bonus tool to be better at.
It might even be beneficial, especially, I mean, that knowing what kind of cards you might wheel in general, but especially for the lands, because that'll help you facilitate your picks in terms of splashing.
It's like I've been getting much better at remembering or evaluating what might wheel and remember that might wheel in effect. But I think I need to like extend my skill set to specifically looking at cards, remembering that's a specific card I was looking for.
That you're going to try and figure out who's getting that.
Exactly, and that kind of thing. So,
especially the guild gates, because it really gives you a better look of where people are in colors and what their splashing
colors are, and just what it can enable.
Yeah.
All right.
Bluster Squall.
This is a really good pack. I'm really stoked on this.
I like myself a Bluster Squall. You never want to use a defensive. Well, I mean, sometimes you got to use a defensive Bluster Squall, but
now this might be where everyone makes fun of me, but I may not be winning as much as you do. But I at this point would probably pick Bluster Squall over Frostburn Weird this early, because I think if you can get the Bluster Squall teleportal thing down early, anytime I've had 2 or more of those in my deck, even if I'm splashing the
teleportals or Bluster Squalls.
Combination of either.
Okay.
I prefer teleportal, but I think Bluster Squall can get it done just as well in an aggro Izzet deck.
Well, that's
exactly. Yeah, that's my point. And they're pretty much the same thing. And if anything, having one of each is better for versatility, and so in not playing around also. But I've never lost an 8/4 if I've had 2 or more in a deck.
Yeah.
With a deck that actually
an actual deck.
An actual deck. Not one that went, I have 2 teleportals and nothing else. A cohesive deck.
I don't know. 2 teleportals and nothing else.
It still helps.
We won that draft. We had 2 teleportals and
What was it? I don't remember. But that's still like a solid, Izzet deck, wasn't it? I don't remember at all.
We just had general dudes.
Bodies.
Yeah, that's the thing. We did it just because that's that good.
Yeah. You
go in, you get some damage, now I win.
Yeah, exactly. It did help that we drafted teleportal, pick 2, teleportal, pick 3.
But that's what I'm saying. In pack 1, pick 1, if you get a first Bluster Squall, you're on the lookout.
Yeah. Okay.
So I like it. I'm not saying you should pick it over Frostburn Weird. I like it so much, I probably would.
And not Frostburn Weird.
And the other Weird is the
related member.
Bluster Coil Weird.
No thanks. That's the one where it gets +1/+1 if you end on tap if you play an instant or sorcery.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
That's the thing. I don't even know what it does. I just pass over it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what happens.
It's just it's not sustainable.
Yeah,
those are 3 uncommons. Or
not in the limited.
I think we have 1 more uncommon.
We have 1 more uncommon.
Whooshing! Vandal Blast. Destroy target artifact you don't control.
Sideboard.
Cool Life.
Yep.
Sideboard.
I think it's first pickable. Alright. So,
token.
Oh, token first? Alright.
No, I thought that was the token.
No, this is our...
Oh, okay.
This is our
do
rare.
It, do it.
What's this then?
Land or mythic.
Yeah.
Land
or
foil, you mean?
I want to see this.
Yeah. I've got a mouse.
Oh, yay, mouses. Or mices.
Mises.
Whooshing!
The
worst rare.
ManaBluff.
We got the worst, but ManaBluff. Alright. I ran this in my first sealed, and that's why I lost.
I don't think that's why you lost. I think that you consider that
just
an
a bad
okay card
player.
is why you lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah.
You're not playing it. It's not. It's
Okay. You get 1 mana a turn.
In my defense, when I
Until-
did do it, I had that and another one. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, do you remember what it does?
It doesn't even really ramp. Or anything.
Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't really ramp. It gives you 1 extra mana a turn. When you pay X, it has that many counters, so you remove a counter once per turn to get any color, I guess, so it's kind of fixing, but...
Alright, so what are the choices for picks?
Let's pull them out.
So we have...
Inspiration doesn't even get a
No.
I wouldn't even put Kanban in that category. I think it's
Oh
those.
my god. And we'll put
those 4.
Bluster Squall in there for Ryan.
Yeah, I'd say it's those 4.
Yeah, it's definitely those 4. So we've got Frostburn Weird, Annihilating Fire, Stab Wound, Bluster Squall.
Do you put Common Bond at all in there?
No.
I don't think so.
No,
but-
not
I
at
don't
all.
think
Alright.
so.
Alright.
Alright, so now the decision comes to... Alright, I'll go through what I think.
Do it.
And then we can... I
Yeah.
love myself a Bluster Squall.
Yep.
I wouldn't, given the quality of these other cards, wouldn't pick it.
Mhm.
What I'm thinking here is I love myself in Annihilating Fire for the reasons
Mhm.
Chris said.
Yeah, we discussed.
It can go to the head, to the face. It can kill lots of creatures. Loves myself a Frostburn Weird because the decks that I play won it. I love the Is It aggro. I love the gold Rakdos aggro, and especially in Is It, he's really good because of both of the colors. But Rakdos, he's good as well. I think here I might be tempted to take the Stab Wound just for the versatility of it. We're taking Annihilating Fire, we're committing to that, but I like the red-based aggro deck, whether the other color is blue or black. I don't care. But I think if I take Annihilating Fire, I'm passing a Stab Wound and Frostburn Weird. Not like those are... But we're at the point in the format where those are all considerations, especially Stab Wound and Frostburn Weird.
Yeah.
If I take Stab Wound, there's no other black in the pack.
There's no black.
There's not even... There's not a single black
I don't
card.
think there's even an actual card. Right?
No, there's not a single black card. Taking any of the other cards, taking Frostburn Weird, I'm passing both Stab Wound and Annihilating Fire, so I might get cut both of those colors. Additionally, a Bluster Squall.
Yeah.
Taking the Bluster Squall, I'm passing 3 colors that I would want. Taking the Stab Wound, seems like I'm less likely to cut black because there's no black. That's my thinking.
Chris?
I like removal, but I think Stab Wound also. Really, what it does with Annihilating Fire and Stab Wound can really be comparable because it gets rid of creatures, especially early on. The converted mana cost is the same, so that's kind of nice. 3 for removal. Plus, I think Stab Wound has that versatility that you put it on something with that 4 toughness, and it sits there, and you 2 life every turn. I mean, that becomes an offensive card right there. So I really like that. My next choice would be Annihilating Fire, and then probably Frostburn Weird. But I think Stab Wound's the first choice, again, like Mike said, because either way you're passing that red, and someone else is going to be going into it, because they're both definitely good cards. So you cut out the black, and you go that way.
I feel like Stab Wound is the least powerful of all of them. But I'm definitely on the bandwagon of it being the only black card. And I do love playing Rakdos, so it's like, I kind of do want to do that. But so does everyone else. And it is even better, almost an Golgari thing, which makes me want to stick to it. I honestly don't I don't feel good about this decision, which I think is more just speaking to my, competency of.
I don't necessarily think so. I mean, I think this early, this is a great pack.
Yeah.
This is a really good. This pack is deep. Well, it
has some good choices.
Four first pickable. Like you won't feel bad first picking any of those cards, and a lot of all right, I'm getting this fifth, not bad.
Yeah.
Like inspiration, not bad. Common bond, not bad. You know, so there's some cards in there that a lot of decks are going to want. Injured the Guildgate. So
I think if I was feeling feisty and wanted to really go for a fun deck, I would do Bluster Squall. Just because I think there's a potential to really commit hard for something fun. But if I'm just honestly trying to just win the 8-4, I think I do Annihilating Fire.
Yeah.
I think I do over Stab Wound.
Yeah.
Even though I love that Stab Wound's the only black card, I think Annihilating Fire is just most powerful. At this point, I'm just gonna go with the most powerful card.
Mm-hmm. I agree with Annihilating Fire in terms of it's just raw power. But I think the versatility that Stab Wound could provide is what's at least pushing it a little more for me.
Yeah.
Because like I said, if Annihilating Fire is going to be able to help in the kind of decks that I like to run, and you want as many Annihilating Fires as you can get, but I'm still gonna, if they do gum up the board and they get that stupid Towering Indrik out there, I'm gonna want a Stab Wound over an Annihilating Fire. Granted, most of the time, if I draw an Annihilating Fire, I'm going to be happy for it.
Yeah.
And especially in the early turns, I guess, which is when it's most important. I want the Annihilating Fire, but the Stab Wound, I don't know. I'm actually kind of reconsidering my pick now.
Well, also, I mean, you shouldn't be considering a pick against other cards in that sense.
Yeah.
Where it's like, well,
that's true.
That sort of best case scenario thing. You should, like Ryan was saying, just what is the best raw power, or what is the best power level of all the cards, just kind of general in the format, not best case scenarios.
I think that's it for me. I mean, I think Annihilating Fire, I'm just going with it. Mm-hmm. But I don't know how good I feel about that, just because I like that Stab was the only black card.
Yeah.
Like Molten Transfire. Is that our first Crack-A-Pack?
First Crack-A-Pack finished.